I told you in the late Younger Quaternary. That this projecting granite rock will one day break off and, with the help of gravity and kinetic forces, will part from this place. It will split along the fracture line. The fracture line doesn't depend on the mineralogical structure, and it will create a mound. The mound of rocks will be displaced rapidly. Nothing will stop these rocks. They'll wait for the rain, a proper gust of wind, thawing ice in order to shift. Yes, they do, from the inside to the surface, and growth zones differ according to properties. Yes, they do, and they need external influences, the exogenous world, in order to be displaced, in order to move. And nothing keeps them in their place, not even hunger. They know they'll never return. They change their volume, surface. The vector determines the minimum cohesion. Exogenous influences round out the uneven conchoidal fracture, and in this they are in constant movement. There are so many of them, in layers, in corrugations, separated ruptures, that they move even the sea, they form waves. Endogenous forces extrude them to the surface. They press upon one another with forces of varying sizes, intensities, and directions. They chafe together, and in their friction are eroded from all sides. I wanted to say, by itself, but the effect is the same. When rocks come into motion on the land, they move more slowly than in the sea. They attract both the moon and the sun. They move the sea in order to be displaced more rapidly. Each rock is on a journey to the center of the earth, where all of them will be recast and dissolved to solidify once again on the surface and be exposed to exogenous agents. When falling, you can lean on the air. You have to take into account the direction of the wind, calculate the direction of airflow into the vector of movement of a designated hardness, density, and take all this into account regarding the current destination of the journey. Complementary particles attract one another. They erode, like us.